I will be taking every NBA team's best center and using a wheel, I will trade them to a random team across the league. And then with this new look NBA, I will simulate a season and playoff simulation with live games to determine the winner here on NBA2K21 Next Gen. To me, the center position is so important and impactful. How much will the league change with the centers moved around? Well, let's see what happens in today's video. So sit down, relax, go get a snack, and let the video begin. Onto the wheel, I added Christmas colors because you guys know it's December, but you see the 30 teams in their best center up on the right of the screen. Joel Embiid is up first at the 76ers, the 2K overalls on the right in parentheses. Now, we're going to see where Joel Embiid's going to. A great center in the NBA. He's going to go to the Orlando Magic. Embiid will stay in the East, and like I said, Joel Embiid is very great. To me, he's the second best center behind Jokic. Karl-Anthony Towns is third, but now we got Brook Lopez up, a solid center for the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's going to go down to the San Antonio Spurs. You want to land those centers like Clint Capella, Gobert, Adebayo, even Drummond, as Drummond's next up on the wheel, and he's going to go to the Chicago Bulls. Andre Drummond will be joining Zach LaVine. And speaking of Chicago, Wendell Carter Jr., who I feel like is having a breakout season next year, is going to go to the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets will have to give up Jared Allen, but they will get Wendell Carter Jr. Daniel Tice is next up for the Celtics. You guys know this is my team. I do like Tice. He played very great for us in the playoffs last year, and he's going to the Portland Trail Blazers. Next up, we got Serge Ibaka. Clippers fans, how do you guys feel about signing him this offseason? I think it's a great pickup. I watched him play in the playoffs last year. He did very great for the Raptors, and he's going to go down to the Phoenix Suns. Now we got Jonas Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas is low-key an underrated center. I don't think he's amazing, but he's a very solid one, and he's going to the Detroit Pistons. He has the height. He can get some rebounds. He's going to Detroit. Now, Clint Capella. This guy has so much potential. And in this simulation, he's going down to the Minnesota Timberwolves, basically replacing Karl-Anthony Towns, a tough task to do. But Bam Adebayo, this guy, man, he is going to be crazy in a couple years. He's already had that breakout season last year. And he's going to the Indiana Pacers. So, Pacers fans, what a pickup you got. The GOAT, Cody Zeller. Who's getting Zeller? New Orleans fans, you guys are getting the GOAT, Cody Zeller. Now, Rudy Gobert, 87 overall, former Defensive Player of the Year, is going to the Charlotte Hornets, and that might be a perfect fit with LaMelo Ball and Gordon Hayward, so that team might be pretty nice. As next up, we got Hassan Whiteside, who just signed a deal with the Sacramento Kings, and he's going to the OKC Thunder. He's still an 84 in this game, so he can provide some rebounding skills, some shot blocking, with Mitchell Robinson up next to the New York Knicks. And this center is so underrated. He's tall, he can block, he can get some buckets inside the paint, and he's going down to the Miami Heat, replacing Bam and Montrezl Harrell. That crazy offseason signing with the Lakers, going to his rival team, is going to the Utah Jazz. Former Sixth Man of the Year, Montrezl Harrell, now in Utah. Nikola Vucevic, underrated center as well, not on a great team, so that's why he's underrated, I guess. But he's going to Los Angeles Clippers. That's going to be crazy. Vucevic in 86 overall, Jordan, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. Jared Allen, going to have a breakout season next year, in my opinion. Going to the Dallas Mavericks, underrated as well. Porzingis, you guys already know Porzingis is nice. He can shoot, he can block, he can rebound. Porzingis is going to the Denver Nuggets, replacing Jokic. How is he going to do there? And speaking of Jokic, the first best center in the NBA, in my opinion, as of right now, is going to the Philadelphia 76ers. So can the Sixers, without Joel Embiid, do something in the playoffs with Jokic, as Miles Turner is up next? Turner's like very inconsistent, but I think he could be a great center. He's going to the New York Knicks. Steven Adams just traded to the New Orleans Pelicans. Adams, if you guys know about this guy, he is very underrated. He's going to the Washington Wizards to join Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. Mason Plumlee, the Detroit Pistons' best center on paper, is going to the Atlanta Hawks. So Hawks fans, he is not the best center, but, you know, let's see how they're going to do when Aaron Baines is up next. The best center in Toronto right now is going to the Houston Rockets to join John Wall and Bradley Beal. DeMarcus Cousins, an 81 overall. I feel like he still has prime years left, and he's on the Raptors. That's going to be pretty crazy to see him with Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, and see how everything works down there. Now we got LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge was in his prime a couple years ago. I think he still has some buckets in him. And he's going down to the Golden State Warriors to join Steph Curry. No Klay Thompson. He's injured for the season. Now DeAndre Ayton, a great center, going to be greater in a couple years. Sacramento's going to get him on this wheel, as Karl-Anthony Towns is up next. In my opinion, the third best center. And he's going to the Milwaukee Bucks. to join Giannis. I'm telling you though, if Karl-Anthony Towns is on a good team, he'd probably be considered the best center in the game. He has potential to be there. As the newest OKC Thunder, Al Horford will be going back to Boston. As a Celtics fan, that is thoroughly enjoyable to see. With Yusuf Nurkic up next, and this guy could be a top 3 center in the NBA when healthy, is going to the Memphis Grizzlies to join Ja Morant and James Wiseman. There was no ESPN pictures yet because he's a rookie, so I had to get this college one. And he's going to the Lakers to join Anthony Davis and LeBron James and Thomas Bryant's last up on the wheel. So Cavaliers fans, congratulations! You got Thomas Bryant. I mean, I know it's not the best pick, but let's see how we could do down in Cleveland. And that's going to wrap up the wheel. We're going to go to the rosters here in a second, simulate this season, and then get to the live playoff simulation here on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Hopefully your favorite player went to your favorite team. But as we go to the rosters, check them out for yourselves. I put them all here on NBA 2K21. Jokic on the 76ers, Towns in Milwaukee. And guys, shout out to the people on the screen who liked and commented in the last video. If you do the same thing for this video, comment your predictions on the new rosters on who you think is going to win this simulation. And like the video, you have a chance to be shout out in the next one. But continuing on, the Atlanta Hawks look pretty nice. The Miami Heat, the Hornets with Gobert, Hayward, Rozier. That's going to be scary. Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox, DeAndre Ayton. The Knicks with Julius Randle, Miles Turner. But this is going to be a lot of fun in my opinion because I know the center breed is dying out in the NBA. But if you have a decent or solid center on your team, look what happens. The Lakers, they had Dwight Howard come off the bench. They had JaVale McGee. They were pretty nice with that. They got to the championship and they won. You need big men on your team if you want to go far in the playoffs. That's my opinion. I know teams can run small ball and win games in playoff series like the Houston Rockets, but to win a championship, I don't think it's possible in my opinion. But I'm actually curious to hear your guys' perspective on centers in the NBA, how important they are. Let me know if you disagree or agree. As we similar to the end of this season, Luka Doncic, MVP with 36, 10, and 9. Those stats are juiced. Anthony Edwards wins Rookie of the Year of the Timberwolves, so no LaMelo Ball. 21 from Edwards, 18 from Dinwiddie wins 6th Man of the Year. Giannis wins Defensive Player with 1.4 steals, 1.6 blocks. Michael Porter Jr. wins Most Improved Player. I could genuinely see that happening. Coach of the Year is Rick Carlisle, first team All-NBA. You guys see up on the screen, but that's going to do it for the season. And this is in no particular order, but these were the centers and how they finished up on the year. I'm going to go through them and skip through them real quick. You guys can pause, see your favorite team or your favorite center. And now we get to the teams who made the playoffs in the East. The Sixers with Jokic, the Bucks with Towns, the Pacers, the Hornets, the Celtics, the Magic with Embiid make it, the Raptors, the Brooklyn Nets weekend. The Hawks just missed out, the Heat missed out, the Wizards don't make it, Pistons, Bulls also do not make it. Now in the Western Conference, the Mavericks are the number 1 seed, Nuggets with Kristaps Porzingis, Rockets, Clippers, Lakers, Pelicans, Suns, and the Timberwolves squeaking over the Warriors. How about that? Hopefully your favorite team made it, but we're now on to the playoff simulation here on 2K21. This is the bracket. It's your last chance to comment down your predictions. Every game is simulated live. Road to the championship begins in round 1. Let's go. D'Angelo Russell with 33 points here in Game 4 as the Timberwolves are down in the series. Looking to force 5. Doncic ties up the game in 42 seconds. Timberwolves fans at home, you need to win this game or your season is over. Russell on the drive, takes it back out, pull up mid-range, no good. Rebounded by the Mavericks, and here they come. It's Jared Allen and Luka Doncic. 29 seconds. Luka just scored a second ago. Trying to do it again. Luka Doncic, 4 in a row timeout Minnesota, and all of a sudden the Mavericks take the lead. No Karl-Anthony Towns. Russell has got to take this shot. Clint Capella takes the high pick. Russell a fadeaway, puts it in. Minnesota has a 1-point lead. What a huge shot from Russell, who just missed the jumper a minute ago. Now it's Doncic, one-on-one with Edwards. Takes it back out. Is going to wait for the last shot. 7 seconds. Doncic on the drive. Puts it in again. Luka can't be stopped. No timeout. D'Angelo Russell. 3 seconds. 2. Season on the line. No. The Mavericks get a stop. And Luka Doncic. What a fourth quarter. And Dallas will sweep the Timberwolves. Now we go to New Orleans. The Pelicans will go down, and I think this is the first time in the next gen the Rockets have won a series, and they're going to do it in a sweep against the Pelicans. Harden gets it done. In Charlotte, the Celtics down by 2, also down the series. They're looking to force Game 6. Charlotte with the ball, looking for the dagger. LaMelo Ball gives up to Jamal Crawford, who was signed here in the offseason. Crawford in the paint, throws it away, but it's picked up by Washington, who missed a point-blank layup. Gobert now on the pan on Horford. Oh my goodness, how do you hit that shot, Gobert? I don't think he's doing that in real life, but in 2K, that could be the dagger. Here comes Jason Tatum. They need a quick three. It's Walker from downtown. It's off the mark, and I think Charlotte's going to hold on to this one with 6.4. And they get the free throws, 119 to 114. Charlotte will take down Boston in 5 games. LaMelo Ball and Rudy Gobert with Gordon Hayward gets revenge, and the Hornets are moving on. A rematch of the 2019 Eastern Conference Finals. The Milwaukee Bucks will take it this time, winning the series in 5 against the Toronto Raptors. Karl-Anthony Towns and Giannis Antetokounmpo are a deadly duo. They're the 2 seed in the East, and they're moving on. Pacers and Magic fans, we're in Game 6, 24 seconds. Indiana leads the series. They're down by 1. If they can get a shot here, they have a chance to move on in Game 6. Oladipo around the pick, got the high floater to go. And now all of a sudden, the season is on the line for the Magic. They have Joel Embiid in the post. 13 seconds, looking to force Game 7. The fans are on their feet. Markelle Fultz, 7 seconds, in the paint. Embiid on Adebayo. 2. Embiid rolls off the rim. He missed their layup, and the Pacers will get it done. Orlando fans are shocked. And Indiana wins the series in 6. The Brooklyn Nets will go down to the number 1 seed in 6 games. They took him and gave him a series, but Philadelphia is the number 1 seed for a reason with Nikola Jokic, and they're going to be moving on, winning this series in 6 games. And now we go to the other Game 6. Kristaps Porzingis and the Denver Nuggets will take down the Phoenix Suns in 6 games on the road. Huge win, 113 to 101. And despite not having Jokic, Porzingis has been putting in work. And now we go to Game 7, Battle of LA in Los Angeles. The Clippers and Lakers, 49 seconds, 113 to 113. What a game this is. Huge rivalry. Leonard on the drive, missed it. LeBron James, what a defensive stop. And here we go. 40 seconds. Kyle Kuzma looking to give the Lakers a lead. Kuzma himself. Layup is good. Kyle Kuzma around the screen. And now with 34 seconds, the Clippers trail by 2. 11 seconds stop differential. Leonard calls a timeout. And now with 30 seconds, they need a bucket. Winner go home. 4 vs 5 seed. 27 seconds. LeBron playing very good defense on Leonard. Will they continue to go to him? Around the pick, open. Yes! Kawhi Leonard hits the jumper. 20.7. No timeout. Shot clock is turned off. You gotta figure LeBron's gonna hold for the last shot here. The Clippers would have stopped. We're going to overtime. If LeBron doesn't get this, will it go to AD, Wiseman, or will the King take himself? Fans on their feet. 7 seconds. LeBron James still has it. 5. Shooter the motion. The pick from AD. LeBron. Pull up. Bang! LeBron nails the jumper with .2 remaining. Down go the Clippers. And the Lakers win in 7. What a finish. And the Clippers can't believe it. They're going down here in the first round at home. Lakers prevail. On to the conference semifinals here in this playoff simulation. We still got a lot of teams left. Now, it's going to be a battle. I mean, this is such a close race. I have no idea who's going to win this. Let me know how your team's doing down below. But anyways, let's get this round simulated. Milwaukee, the 2 seed, will continue the run, sweeping the Pacers, and give Indiana credit. They got Bam Adebayo, and I think it was like the first time in a couple years. They moved out of the first round, but this time they're going to go down in a sweep. Milwaukee moves on. Now we go to Houston. The Rockets and the Nuggets are going at it. Denver down 2, looking to force 7. Murray in the corner. Bang! Murray from downtown and shoots an arrow into the Houston crowd. That's going to fire up the Rockets. They lead the series 3-2, so a win here would give them the series. Harden, nowhere to go. Out with the defense from Denver in the corner. It's Gordon. He missed. Nuggets, Game 7 look a lot more close right now than it was at the beginning of the series. Here comes Murray. Takes it back out. 24 seconds, up 1. Looking for the dagger. They have Porzingis in the post. They give it to him. Baines steps in front. Aaron Baines can't get the stop as Porzingis hits the little bunny. And the Houston Rockets are down by 3 with 16.5 remaining. What does Houston have drawn up? Here we go, the inbound from Baines. Traded here on the wheel. They give it up. Gordon, he just missed it. Gonna take it. Puts it in. Eric Gordon from downtown. All of a sudden, it's a tie game. 13 seconds. Denver can't believe it. They will get the ball back and a chance to win. And after the timeout, Murray with 7 seconds, looking for the win, and to go to 7. Porzingis, no, back to Murray, a deep three on its way. Up and it rolls off the front of the rim. Almost went down, and we are not done yet in Game 6. We will head to extra minutes. Now in overtime with 36 seconds, Millsap will inbound, he gives it up. It's Jamal Murray who's been on fire. He just missed the game winner, but you don't want to leave that man open. They go to Porzingis in the post, behind the back, what a move! Porzingis hits it again. 26 seconds, 2 seconds shot differential, in overtime. Game 6, James Harden, you need a bucket right now. The defense from the Nuggets has been pretty good here in the simulation so far. What does Harden have to do? Around the screen, step back jumper on its way. Back rim, Porzingis the rebound, throws a full court pass that was risky, but they will get fouled and go to the line. Harris will make the first one, second one is good, and all of a sudden, Denver will force Game 7. This series is not over yet. The Nuggets go into Houston, win a big-time Game 6, and they keep the season and the series alive. We'll be back in Denver for that one. As we will head right to Game 7 in Denver. Of course, it's going down the wire again. What a series this has been. 120 to 120. Nuggets with the ball. Porzingis doesn't have it, gives it back up. Murray around the screen. Jamal Murray. The defense from Houston's pretty good. Murray the pull-up jumper. He got it. With 16.5, Jamal Murray strikes again. On the road, it's James Harden. Series on the line. Can they force overtime? Harden the drive. 8 seconds. Here comes the double. Baines. 6 seconds. Doesn't everything. Back out to Harden. Takes a three. Bang! Harden from downtown. 2.1. No timeouts. Murray. No. And the Rockets are going to the Western Conference Finals. Oh my goodness, they storm out of Denver with a win. James Harden stole the show. The number 1 seed is 76ers will get it done. And that will be a meeting between the Bucks and the Sixers in the conference finals, which is going to be amazing. The 1 versus 2 seed there, as the Hornets will fall short, losing the series in 6 games. And the Dallas Mavericks will take down the Lakers. I know Dallas is the 1 seed, but this is still kind of an upset to me. I know there's no Montrezl Harrell in Los Angeles, but down goes the Lakers, and all in the Western Conference Finals, it's Dallas and Houston, and in the East, Philly and Milwaukee. Which 2 teams will make the NBA Finals here in this 2K simulation, guys? Sit back, relax, and let's get these conference finals simulated. In Philadelphia, Giannis at the line, knocks down the free throw. It's Game 7. Both these conference finals have gone to Game 7. 40 seconds, 114 to 114. It's Ben Simmons. Here comes the pick from Jokic. Simmons gives up to Tobias Harris. Middleton will defend. Tobias Harris, the step back jumper. He missed it. Milwaukee pushing the pace, and they're looking to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter of the Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals. The crowd chanting defense. Giannis on Jokic. No! Sixers have a chance to take the lead. They go to Tobias Harris. 13 seconds. 11. Looking for the win. Crossover on Middleton. Oh, he hit it! Harris with 7.3. No timeouts. 6 seconds. Giannis driving. Stops. Goes again. Right to the lane and he scores. Back and forth. Oh my goodness. What a clutch bucket by Giannis. Overtime here. Oh, okay, if that would have went in, I would have probably just went crazy. But listen, we got overtime in Philadelphia. This is Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now we go to OT. And that bucket by Giannis saved them the season because they just won in overtime, 146 to 137. The Milwaukee Bucks will take down Jokic. Karl-Anthony Towns and Giannis are going to advance to the NBA Finals in this simulation. Into the Western Conference, it went to 7 as well. What an amazing battle, but the Rockets will take it here in Game 7 of blowouts, 147 to 122. They're going to take down the Mavericks in Houston. All of a sudden, the 3 seed, they're going to the NBA Finals in this one. Best of 7 for the NBA Championship. The Milwaukee Bucks got Karl-Anthony Towns. The Rockets got Baines in the wheel. And who's going to win the championship here on NBA 2K21 Next Gen? Let's get this simulation started for the finals.
The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Houston Rockets have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. the opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the Milwaukee Bucks.
And the finals go the distance. In the corner, Middleton buries a three. Milwaukee leads by 1. And how competitive has this simulation been so far? We're in another game 7. We're 40 seconds. Houston down 1. Harden, to the lane with the left hand. And he's letting everybody know it. Now a 14-second shot differential. Milwaukee down 1. Each team with a timeout, so let's see how they decide to use the time here as they go in the paint to Karl-Anthony Towns on Baines. Baines a pretty good defender, but Towns right past him into the lane, gets the bucket, and the Milwaukee Bucks now lead by 1. What a clutch basket from Karl-Anthony Towns, the newest Milwaukee Buck. 25 seconds, NBA Finals, Game 7, Rockets down 1, Harden, fadeaway 3, bang! Harden hits it, and the Rockets lead by 2. 19.2 seconds, ice in Harden's veins. After the timeout, no yards under Kupo. He fouled out here in the fourth quarter, so they're nothing to do without him. 17 seconds, down by 2. Championship on the line. Can they force overtime or even go for the win? 9 seconds, DiVincenzo with the ball, guarded by John Wall. 5 seconds, DiVincenzo to Karl-Anthony Towns, has a mismatch. Towns takes it, got it! Overtime awaits! They are going to review this one in Houston. I thought he got off, but the refs are going to decide this game, and we know how bad the officials have been in the simulations. They're not going to review it. He's going to straight call it off, and the Rockets win the championship. And Houston is the winner of today's simulation. Unbelievable. Somebody pause that right there and send it to my Instagram DMs at HalftimeYT, or just let me know down below, did Towns get that off in time? If he did, then oh my goodness, the refs have blown another call in the simulations, but if he didn't, then they made the right call, and the Rockets are officially your champions. Unreal. They got Aaron Baines in the wheel. I didn't think that was going to do much, but they are holding up this NBA Finals trophy here in Houston, and the Rockets fans are happy. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you like, comment down below, and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. Once again, thanks for watching. It's halftime, and we out.